Salvete omnes, nomen mihi canicus. Thank you for joining me for another live stream. I'm on Thelanis, and I have 2 more servers to do to get my initial favor. So I am almost done. Actually kind of looking forward to getting back to streaming the initial character. Sure, search. I have decided, I think, on the quests that I'm going to get first. I'm going to get the catacombs and I'm going to get the catacombs and Temple of Elemental Evil, and that's like close to 150 favor for those 2. So I think that'll be a good start.
You find yourself waking on a shore of flotsam. Memories of a large white dragon striking your ship come
awake.
flooding back.
Oi, you ain't undead, are you?
What? What the problem was?
Can you move?
Yes, I can move. Just give me a second. Come on, give me a good silver roll.
Ah, you're awake. Oi, you ain't undead, are you?
No, I'm not undead.
If what the halfling said was true, no one but you made it to the
We
island
got another
alive.
hour and 20 minutes ahead of us.
It may be worth following this rogue. For now.
Go ahead, give it a few swings.
As you take hold of the weapon, feeling its balance, you can't help but notice this
Look for a little
Jeets
bit
has
of-
more he wants to say.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I talked to him again.
Thelanis is at the grotto. Tell her to keep her knickers on.
Thelanis is in the grotto. I shall show you the way.
Yep. Yeah, I'm coming. Some copper.
Tell me, was it exciting to see a
Some more
dragon
copper.
up close?
No, it was not particularly exciting to see a dragon. Thank you very much, Talbron. I almost died.
Is this Thelanis, the cleric you were sent to find?
Who are you? First, I shall surround us with a protection spell.
Her spell temporarily prevents you from dying, though you can still suffer injuries. This effect will wear off when you leave these caves.
Now, let's be about it. A gate? There must be
You
a way
hear
to
the
climb up
shuffling
that ladder.
and wheezing of some creature coming from the corridor ahead. The corroded lever at the rear of this corridor most likely controls the gate where the cleric,
Good job,
Thelanis,
but
is
no time to
waiting.
dawdle.
We come to assist you.
Thelanis isn't too honky, eh? Thanks for putting in the good words.
What, it's empty?
Oi, where's the bloody Sahuagin?
Look, the door closed behind us.
It would be logical to assume
Ugh, come on.
There are more of them up there. Stay alert. Purge the wicked! Sawagan wretches, are you scared of me? Come down and fight! For the flame!
All right.
Such is the fate of evil. Now, let's find a way out of here.
Can't pick this. Anyone see a key?
Curious. I just stepped on something.
Good work! I see a key down
You
there.
grab the silver
Let's
key.
swim.
Time to swim for the
Hydrophobia
surface.
mean anything to you?
I'm weary. Let's take a moment to rest.
Crikey! There's no match for yours, truly. You can open the door now.
You two having fun? It's time for us to go. The High Priestess should be up ahead. The onus for much suffering rests squarely upon her slimy, webbed hands.
I'm getting tired, but I'm gonna try and stick it through.
According
Stick it through
to our
this one and
employer, there's a secret
get it done.
passage around here somewhere leading to Korthos. You boys look for it. I must cleanse the profane energies around the shrine.
Let Silly Miss do her thing. You and I'll take care of the important stuff. The treasure. My rogue senses are tingling. There's something fishy in this room.
You feel a
Try
stiff
searching
draft
around.
from somewhere in this room. Perhaps the hidden passage to the village
Found
is
the
in
secret
here.
passage? Go on. Brilliant. Tidy lasses and pints up the wazoo. Here I come.
We're almost done here. The way out is up ahead. But first, I want to reward you for your assistance. Please, come speak with me.
Stepping out of the grotto, you find yourself in Korthos village. The Sahuagin have threatened this place for generations. Judging from how it looks now,
boost.
the Sahuagin are winning. However, some hopeful souls still hold out
is
for
very
help to
helpful.
arrive.
Now I need to get out of Snowy Side. And so... And actually, I'm going to get out of Snowy Side. I'm going to go buy hirelings from the harbor if I can afford them. They're not too far away. If I had to go to the marketplace for these, I wouldn't do it, but he's right here. Rumisk. Let's see. Level 1 favorite soul. healer. All right. That'll do. Okay, so now I can go. Ooh, what's that? Get that chat loaded here and invite Perfectus. Okay. And healer. Don't have to talk to him. Wait a minute. Oh. Don't have to talk to him because or I do have to talk to him because I haven't done this yet. So share, 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 share. That should be everything or pretty much everything.
Ahead is the cellar where the Canith crystal is hidden.
All right. Let's get this done.
You can feel the life-saving heat emanating from the magic crystal Boldar spoke of. But from the shadows approach those who would doom Korthos by destroying it.
Oh, hey. Hey, Smexy. Yeah, I'm on Thelanis. I've got 2 more servers to do for my initial favor. I don't know if you're still there. Sorry if I just saw your chat. This thing's supposed to give me a sound, but it happens so infrequently. I don't know if I recognize it when it happens. Hey, there we go. And I failed. Yay. Yay me.
Korthos is doomed to an icy grave.
Okay. Let's try this again. I do know how to play this game. No, it's a lot of it's me. I really am just what's the word? I'm so unused to anybody being in the chat that I get focused on what I'm doing, and it doesn't
Ahead is the cellar
translate.
where
You know,
the Canith
like I
crystal is
forget I
hidden.
need to look at it. Like I heard that notification that time, so I'm sure. I'm sure it's doing what it's supposed
You
to.
can
I just
feel the
it doesn't
life-saving
register
heat
what that sound is
emanating
when
from
it
the
happens.
magic
Like,
crystal Boldar spoke of. But from the shadows approach those who would doom Korthos by destroying it.
that's actually a really good point, and if I had Intimidate, that would be helpful. But I didn't take Intimidate. Yep, that would be very helpful. Yep. Well, I'll try it. Yep, that worked. It's just these first 3. Ah, darn it.
Shatters the crystal with a well-aimed blow. Korthos is doomed to an icy
Oh, goodness. I'll get it. I've done this like 6 times already. I can do this. Actually, to be honest, the last time that I've done it with Byron and not Grumus.
Ahead is the cellar.
So I don't know. Maybe Grumus isn't good enough.
You can feel the life-saving heat emanating from the magic crystal Boldar spoke of. But from the shadows approach those who would doom Korthos by destroying it.
Well, if I don't get through this one, I'm going to I'll do Storehouse Secret. I don't have enough money to buy Byron now, I don't think. Yeah, I do. I've got enough for Byron. I'll go buy Byron if I fail on this one. I just need to get I need to get these 3 guys. If I can beat these 3 guys, I'll have it. Rage. Intimidate. Alright, that should do it. So, I haven't... This is the first time I've seen you in the chat. I've seen you around on other channels, obviously. But, I don't have much of a description in here. The whole point of this is I'm gonna, on a free-to-play account on Argo, I'm going to take a character and get heroic completionist in alphabetical order. Yeah. So I'm gonna go barbarian through wizard, and then hopefully have enough to buy alchemist, artificer, and favored soul. Did he get past here already?
Slain the last cultist.
So that's the plan.
Protecting the Caneth crystal and saving Korthos.
I've spent the last several days going through and getting 100 favor on every server. And then I'm going to use Caneth favor. You're right. The problem with that is I've only done those Caneth quests like once. Oh, favorite soul is 2,500 total favor. Okay, awesome. That I can probably do. Well, actually, I don't know. This account does not have the free-to-play code. I just made the account the other day. So unless they... Now, I'm hoping that before I do all this mess, they're going to release another free-to-play code, and that'll solve my quest problem. In the meantime... No, it's even just the Caneth quests I haven't done. Not that I can't learn them. I just have never. I've done them like once. But anyway, you're right. There is a way to get those if I have the quests. I need those packs, which I currently don't have. But let's see. Yeah, and see, I've run the new Isle of Dread raid twice. When it first came out, and that is the extent of my rating. So it would take a lot of help from a lot of people to get me through that. So anyway, the plan is to do alchemist, artificer, and favored soul at the end.
This appears
so
to
regardless
be the main story. It seems the villagers have
twice we
been
go, well, yeah,
preparing for
and
protracted
you know, unfortunately, the character that I'm doing is going to be on Argo. So, I mean, I'm not saying I can't get into raids. It's just not something that...
A large silver key
not a part of my
Sarhagan
rotation at the
emerges from a
moment.
hidden passage demanding the key. You mustn't let the scrolls fall into devourer hands.
So anyway, you are right. There are ways of getting getting these classes beyond purchasing them with points. And so I'll look into that. Let's see. I'm leveling. Oh, yeah. I've actually got a character on
The door
Sarlona
swings open.
that I
It appears that the floor in this room
play
can be
occasionally
moved and rotated.
with the hope of doing some of Voodoo's teaching raids next year when he starts those up again. But I play on Argo, and I don't really want to switch servers, and I really
The
don't want to
protective
spend
spell dissipates. All that
an
remains
enormous
now
amount of
is
time
to take and deliver the scroll.
on other servers. This is all stuff that I'm just doing whenever the mood strikes me. But that, I know there are people that I could learn raids, and I have friends that would help me with this insane plan that I have when it comes down to it. If I need help getting through certain bits of content. So, and you know, my plan is to, you know, I'm not going to stream on a regular schedule or anything. This is not anything that I plan on doing long term with my life. But I do plan on, when I play this character, not the one I'm playing now, but when I play the completionist character that I'm working on, I do plan on streaming that.
Coming from deep in the crypt, you hear the
So I'm
strange
sure over
and
time,
unsettling echoes
people
that
like
Kaya
you
strange.
and Princess Sin has come in a few times.
You notice something strange about the wall to the west. If you,
you know,
search the wall, you may
there will
discover
be
more.
people in the DDO streaming community that will be willing to help if I need it. I know that. What was it?
What were those
Guacamole
cultists
offered
up
to
a treasure chest
open these
glimmers in a
quests on
dark
Elite for me,
passage
and
here.
you know, I mean, I've already gotten
There's a
offers of help.
Sahuagin in here,
So,
performing some kind of
I'm
ritual.
sure if that comes up,
A magical crest appears from the destroyed altar. If you take it with you, it may be useful later. You continue to hear cultists about their evil work from further inside the crypt.
I'm just looking forward to being done with this part of it. I'm gonna buy Catacombs and Temple of Elemental Evil with my 1,000 points.
As you slay
And,
these foul cultists, take care to keep your own health up.
Wow.
Another treasure chest. Perhaps the cultists brought
Yeah,
it here,
I'm,
but it's yours. There's
my,
another
main
Sahuagin. It
Character
croaks.
on Argo.
Crag Wolf Eaton, in light.
Another crest drops out as you
I was
smash the
sort
altar.
of going for racial
Might still
completionist
be
first.
other altars elsewhere.
Maybe
in
not
this crypt.
completionist, but I was doing racial lives for the racial points and the bonus to the stats. And I got 3 dwarf and 3 warforged, so I always have a +2 to con, which I thought was a good start. But once they made heroic completionist auto granted, the value for that got a lot higher. So I have yeah, you're right. And I have most of the iconics. What do I have? I've got a Storm Singer Life that I just finished, Fighter, and Sorcerer. I think is what I've done for heroic completionist so far.
In the middle of this chamber is an evil devourer altar.
And I
By
absolutely loved
when
playing
the
Sorcerer.
altar collapses,
The
a
Storm
third
Singer
crest
was
appears.
enormous
It
fun,
glows with
and
cold magic.
I auto-boxed through the fighter because I had one from Isle of Dread. Yeah. Next up, I don't know if you were watching Strim Tom the other day, but he did a build review on the life I'm on now, which is
A magical barrier blocks the way, and behind it,
dagger.
another Sahu. You fit the last
Yeah, you're right.
crest in place, and the magic shield
but I'm doing
dissipates. The
Dagger
Sahuagin
Eldritch
inside
Knight with the standing,
spits out in a venomous void.
and it is a lot of fun. I think I lean more towards the hybrids.
Your bold
just straight out
action saved
spellcasters.
Korthos and brought the Sahuagin's fell scheme to naught. The treasure chest in the antechamber
I've done Barbarian a few
is
times.
now
I don't
yours.
particularly care for it. Everything is fun. Yeah, and I've done two-handed fighting sorcerer EK, and that was a lot of fun. I did
Hero. It is on the people's lips as you walk by.
Fire Sork.
Cautious looks
Well, I
have
did. It
become
wasn't Fire
friendly
Sork.
nods.
It was.
Then
was
word
mostly
comes
EK.
that your presence is
But
requested
I
in the
used
tavern.
the what is it? The falchion from the sands. And Zoom. I used Zoom. No, is Zoom the falchion or is Zoom the? Yeah, Zoom's the falchion. I used that, and that was a lot of fun. That was one of my Warforged lives. So the melees get rough for me when the melees get rough for me when the mob packs get bigger. Everything's fun at the beginning, though. Alright. Go in the quest. There we go. So this experience has taught me how difficult doing things on elite under level can be, which I don't know why I didn't level up just for this. Oh goodness. I'm just in a hurry.
Your stalwart defense gives
Yeah,
the
no, you're
Sahuagin
right.
pause,
You're right.
but you hear more
If
of
Fighter
them
had second
gathering
wind,
outside for a final assault.
that would have been a much more attractive
You
build for
notice
me.
a small chest hidden behind the bar.
As it stands, I did not have a good time with the bits that I had to play. And some of that comes from jumping ahead to like level 17 or whatever it was. and not having played it through and learned how it works and things like that. I definitely prefer Barbarian to. Would you heal me, please? I definitely prefer Barbarian to Fighter, although again with Second Wind,
You have weathered the
I'm
Southwargan
willing to revisit
storm.
that analysis.
Now, after that traitorous Jacoby Drexelhand, he must have fled into the
I had a
cellar.
lot of fun with Bear Druid also.
Drexelhand isn't here. However, webbed footprints on the ground betray the location of a secret passage. Backtracking
So far,
them
I
may
would say
reveal
my
the
favorite
chamber
class is
beyond the
Sorcerer.
secret passage looks
I did
ancient,
a,
predating Korthos village.
I did an Electric Sorcerer. Yeah, no, that's accurate. I did an Electric Sorc, and that was amazingly fun to play. I loved it, even after the Sonic Blast nerf. And Stormsinger was right up there. Stormsinger was very fun. Yeah, and you know it would take a lot of retooling to change out your spells, but you could definitely level as an electric and then change your tree at the end. That would be very doable. I don't know why I didn't have Expeditious Retreat going this whole time. That was silly. Alright, let's get at least close to full health. Yeah, I could do that. I usually do the portable hole
There.
because I'm working on
That
bank
Weasley
characters.
Drexelhand has nowhere left to run. Finish the job.
But eventually I will be done with bank characters, so. She definitely does not heal sufficiently.
Drexelhand thought that siding with the
Unimpressed with
Southwargan
her
would save
healing
his
ability.
life.
Oh yeah, second guy. Oh. Epic Pond 6, yeah. I'm probably not going to be doing an Epic Pond 6. I am
Your
amazed at
victories
how
have made the
much
village much
DDO
safer,
I haven't
but only
played.
temporarily.
I'm on my 12th
It's time
life
to
with
take
that
the
main
fight to the
character, and I've
Sahuagin.
reincarnated
Out in the wilds of Korthos Island.
maybe 5 or 6 times with a couple other tunes, and there's like 200 quests that I've never done. It's staggering at how much DDO there is, which is a great thing, but there's definitely a lot that I'm just not familiar with. So I'm just now learning to do Von 1 to 3. I guess what Gateway doesn't count, right? Gateway to Kyber doesn't count in the numbering. But anyway, Yeah. Let's see, do I have any more? But anyway, I've just learned the arena and what's it? The prisoner and Jungle of Kyber. Like I've done Jungle of Kyber like 3 times. So I'm getting there. I'm trying to expand the quest that I know. I played mostly solo, and that does impact my choices in what I play.
The scurrying feet of kobolds can be heard nearby. It's likely you will encounter several of them in the next room. You should proceed with caution.
Yeah, and at some point I will probably with the small core group that I play with regularly. At some point, I'm sure we'll start doing raids. But right now, that's just not how we're spending our time. It's amazing how effective you can be without doing things at the highest level or doing raids. Like I've got I've been to 32 a few times now with different characters, and again, barely done raids. I like that DDO has content and things for players of all kinds of different types. I would really like to have blood tribute right now. Blood tribute would be really nice. I have definitely failed this quest. Alright, we can wait for the melee power to reset. Before this guy shows up. Get behind him. Okay. Now I don't care if I die. Alright. I am going to go and spirit bind go spirit bind of the Wayward Lobster for when I probably die later. Stuff I can't use. It's helpful. Sell all this stuff. Wait a minute. Is that useful to me? That is useful to me. Oh, wait, nope. I'm going to go do information is key now, because that's significantly easier. And I'm going to buy... Should have done this earlier. I'm going to buy a wizard, a level 2 wizard. Nope, that's a favorite soul. Buy a level 2 wizard. So, if I haven't hit level 3 yet, I can summon that in Recovering the Lost Tome and do the runes.
Across the room, you see an iron defender. The beast looks fierce. Approaching the creature may cause it to leap to action. Descending into the
Doing
basement,
this quest should
you hear
get me,
another sound of whirring gears and a guttural growl.
blood tribute. And that'll go to help me through this. Wow. That hurt.
The artifact isn't what the Island's representative said it would be. Some clever searching may reveal its whereabouts.
No, absolutely. I'm doing human for the expeditious retreat. In all honesty, I'm doing it for the expeditious retreat. It would be, and I think my main. I think the character that I'm doing the completionist is half-orc. I think it's been several days since I've played it. I got 100 favor on that character and then moved on. Let's see, what level is this? It's level 2. So yeah, I am aware of half-orc, and I'm pretty sure that's what I was using for that, because yeah, I did sacrifice. You know, I had to do sacrifices 3 times.
You see one of Osgood's men making his way down the tunnel ahead.
First couple of servers,
he hears you approach and starts
maybe
running.
the first 3 or 4, I did not use an opener. I played through and did it from scratch, which was not the smartest thing to do, but it felt more pure to the spirit of what I was trying to do. I gave up on that when I realized I wasn't going to finish getting all these points by the time whatever Black Friday deals would come up. Which it turns out I didn't really need to be in a hurry because they didn't put any adventure packs on sale, but that was my rush. I'm actually kind of looking forward to doing... oh, no, I have to do the Bard, which I'll probably do a Spell Singer. But I'm looking forward to doing Cleric. I haven't done a Cleric yet. Oh, absolutely. I've got another alt account that I bought. I bought the Ultimate Sharn for $20 or whatever.
You hear the grind and clatter of machinery from below and to the west. It sounds like something heavy is being ratcheted into place.
I kind of hope I've got a guildie that doesn't have.
You hear the rasp of stone against stone.
Doesn't have any of the expansions, and I don't know if
a
it's
massive barrier is moving aside.
I don't know if it's because he just doesn't want to spend money at all, or if he's waiting for sales. But I'd love for him to get Sharn for $6. Yeah, it really is. Good. Apparently, people are complaining
the
on
secret
forums
path
about it.
ends in a well-kept warehouse.
I don't really.
This must be where Osgood stands
Understand
illicit
that
goods until they can safely be smuggled out of the harbor.
All right, I need some heals. I need more heals. More heals.
White Tower attempts to growl in defiance, but the crumpled metal beast.
Here's the case. There it is.
You lift the case and slide it onto your back. Quickly return to the Fairlane representative.
Yeah, and it's the tunnel vision of, not understanding that more people playing the game benefits them. It being easier for people to get into the game is just a win for all of us. This older content, I'm fine with SSG making, some money off of it, but the easier they make it to get more people in and able to play the stuff that we all want to play, the better. So I'm all for it. Okay. Let's do Recovering Lost Time. Yeah, I don't know. I like Strimtom, and
the librarian cheerfully agrees to show you his collection. He leads you below the tower, then motions you closer to
I enjoy
speak.
his stuff, but I do. There are some people that I think have. They're more established players. He does tend to talk in hyperbole, which I think. Yeah, I mean, I think he does it on purpose. He talks about, this is the best thing ever and this is useless. I mean, he talks in a lot of extremes.
The air is chilly and
the
damp.
game is a little bit
Despite
more.
Despite this, the books seem bone dry. Magic must be at work here.
But I think he's very aware of
the librarian scans the
camera
shelves,
persona and how that
himself.
affects.
Best wait for him to leave before
watching,
trying to
and people
steal
want to hear
Belsamaraz's books.
That things are the greatest ever or the worst ever or whatever. Yeah, it's he's like a 55-year-old man with a 30-year-old body.
The librarian has left the room. Quick, obtain the book. The librarian's voice shrieks, "I know your true intentions, thief. My traps will be the end of you."
Alright, don't need that right now. Although summoning that wizard means I don't have any healing, so this could be interesting. But I do have blood troop, so hopefully that'll be enough. Wow. This is taking forever. I mean, they didn't hit me, but man. But yeah, and what I'm talking about, there's a couple of guys that I met on Hardcore this past season that I don't necessarily agree with them, but I kind of understood where they were coming from. But a lot of people just hate on Shrimp Tom because it's somebody to point at. Yeah, you're right. I probably should put on the quarterstaff for these guys. The next time Shrimp Tom does DDI with Linabelle, all I'm going to do is spam thanks for the running through water change. I think that's what all of us should do. Just do nothing but thank him for that. Because this quest in particular is so much nicer. Okay, I think that's the last skeleton. But this quest and information is key. It's just so much nicer. Alright, so the last time through I realized that if I have Expeditious Retreat on, and because of the changes to running through water, although it was probably possible before, I can just outrun all these zombies. And so that's what I'm going to do. Least favorite? Yeah. I don't honestly know what's in... I don't know what the difference between Menace of the Underdark and Shadowfell is. Like, I don't... Like, I do play an Evening Star. I do go over there some. But, I don't ever think of them as a cohesive thing. I don't do much of either of them, I don't think. I am trying to learn. I'm getting better at High Road.
You have found...
I can do Druid's Deep.
It is time to leave this vile place.
I can do a few of the Wayloon quests. Okay. Well, in that case, I play a lot more Shadowfell. I don't know that I necessarily like it better. I can't really... I'm not going to commit to that. But, ooh, level 3 Falchion. Awesome. But I can say that I play more of Shadowfell. I do Lords of Dust, obviously. But I don't do anything in the Underdark. I think I tried to go in there once, but I was by myself, and so obviously I got lost, and Yeah. That was not a fun experience for me, but I'll get there. I'm trying to learn a little bit here and there. You know, I can't learn everything all at once. I want to get good at what I do know, and then you know, add in a quest here, add in a quest back there. So yeah, I'm working on it. I actually, before I stopped playing the game much, what do I want to do? Yeah. But I'm just saying, like, that's, like, I've done Lords of Dust, Servants of the Overlord, Spinner of Shadows, or whatever it's called, and then Beyond the Rift. I've done all those. But I don't think I've done any of the others. What do I want to do? I want to do Dirk.
You wish all these bones were a little cleaner. The air reeks of rotting meat. The floors, walls, and ceiling drip with ooze. It quivers as you approach, perhaps in anticipation. This room stinks a little less than the rest of this foul place. This probably marks it as the lair of a prince among kobolds. The second of the Kobold Chieftain brothers has been slain. The rear section of the sewer has been opened. The bulging chest in this room could only belong to one of the Kobold brothers you've heard so many secrets about. The first of the Kobold Chieftain brothers has been slain. You have set foot on the infamous Butcher's Path, a gauntlet that has inspired many grim tavern tales. Countless kobolds scratch and scurry somewhere very close by.
Have I been on mute this whole time? I've been talking. Have I been on mute? I do that way too often. I apologize for coughing into the mic. Oh goodness. Yeah, I've been yapping this whole time. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's important for. I cough so much. I've got to use the mute button. But when I forget to turn it back on. So anyway, I don't remember where I muted, so I would agree that Isle of Dread is good. I do also like Feywild and Ravenloft quite a bit. I haven't really thought through like what my ranking is of the expansions, like how I really feel about all of them. Isle of Dread has to be high up there because it's dinosaurs. I mean, if Feywild wanted to be as awesome, they would have dinosaurs. I think that's pretty straightforward. And Ravenloft is definitely missing dinosaurs. I don't know what Hickman was thinking when he didn't put dinosaurs in the Vampire storyline. But barring that, is this no? Feywild Ravenloft. I mean, I'm not mad at that. Feywild is... I'm going the wrong way. Feywild is a good example of how silly DDO can be and how it does that well. I think Feywild has the advantage of being largely SSG's own story as opposed to Ravenloft or Saltmarsh.
You have walked the butcher's
And
path
I think
and
that's
lived.
I think that's to its
feat,
benefit.
even for the bravest of warriors.
But the Knight Who Cried Windmill is one of the best quests, just from a story perspective. And it's often often on my list of... Why don't I have this? It's often on my list of things that I tell people, like, when I explain what DDO's like. When I explain that, yes, there are lots of quests that are just kind of run through, kill monster, run through, kill monster. But every once in a while, we get that quest that is genuinely creative
As you
and
enter
fun.
the sewer, Garrison calls from above. Be careful down there.
And Night Who Cried Windmill is on that list, along with things like I Know Who Done It and Dreadsea Scrolls. Which Dreadsea Scrolls is still kind of go around kill monster, but it has raptors of unusual size. So when a quest is pretty much nothing but Princess Bride references, I'm all on board. Which that is my big criticism of Stremtom, is he has not seen Princess Bride and he doesn't seem to be in any hurry to watch it, and that's a big character flaw. Still trying to get him to watch Airplane. Yeah. There's so many things. I mean, obviously, I know you're quoting idiots on the forums, but there's so many things wrong with that. And like I said, the fairy tale nature of Feywild, I think is a big benefit. Yeah, I know. Like, yeah, you know, it's... There needs to be like a flag or something, some identifier on forums when they redo them for this person consistently says things that have no basis in fact. Please read their post with caution. Because, like, you can not like Isle of Dread. That's fine. Like, that's your business. And you can not like Isle of Dread because it has dinosaurs in it. That's fine, too. But to say there are no dinosaurs in pen and paper is just wrong. It's verifiably false. As is the I speak for 70% of the community. Oh yeah. My daughter's 10. She plays with me, and plays on her own too. And I think if I asked her, I think she would say Sharn is her favorite. We finished running Isle of Dread together not too long ago. But she likes making tiefling scoundrels, and oh, that's congratulations for him. That's awesome. Yeah, my daughter's got a long way to go. She is very much like her dad, and gets real excited about a particular kind of build, and then plays that for a while, and then gets really excited about another build, and starts a new character. Like, I do that all the time.
On the far wall.
I just channel it into stuff like this.
Metal grinds on metal, and ripples spread across the water.
But she'll get there. And I don't really care as long as she has fun. But she loves making tiefling scoundrels and running through Sharn. Yeah.
Metal grinds on metal.
Yeah, my daughter
Ripples spread across the
loves
water.
Warlock. and she's having fun with Artificer. She just earned enough points to buy Artificer. And
You
so
leave
she's
the
been doing
festering
that.
sewer water, only to be assailed by a pungent new scent.
So her account's free to play. But I bought her the expansions because I felt like it. I have not played a Tabaxi yet. I'm looking forward to that. Alright, so we're still running at about an hour and 20 minutes. Yeah. Alright. That, if I didn't miss a quest, I should be at 875. Is that right? $850. Did I miss a quest? I did. I didn't do Home Sweet Sewer. I have to do Home Sweet Sewer for that last point. Oh, goodness. Yeah, my daughter actually, for Christmas, asked for... she has Isle of Dread, but she wants to
You see a
upgrade
snarling guard dog.
to the collector's
The
edition.
beast's ribs show through its skin, the result of mistreatment by its masters.
I was gonna wait to see if they did any sales for that, which, you know, obviously they didn't. Yeah, and you know, I'm not gonna push her to do one thing or another. You know, if she starts babysitting or you know, when she gets a job, if this is something she wants to spend her money on, she can or not. She's still figuring out what her interests are and how she wants to spend her time, and you know, she might choose games, and she might not, and that's okay. All right, so that should be 875. There we go. Oh yeah. I don't remember when my daughter started playing. It was. I mean, I guess it was in around 2020, or so. So she was probably eight or nine. And there are definitely some quests that we don't do. Just because it's, you know, this game can get dark. I mean, even just the sewer there with the dogs is, if you read what's going on, it's like, oh wow, these dogs are being horribly mistreated. So, all right, well, Smexy, I am so glad that you stopped in. It's been real nice having someone to chat with while I'm doing this. Oh yeah. So have you heard of Hero Kids? Yeah. Have you heard of Hero Kids? It's a it's a it's a role playing game for kids. It just uses like 3d6, and you can get it on like the Adventurers Guild, I think. But I played that with my daughter when she was about that age. And especially if she's got some friends that might be interested in playing, it's a real good vector into role playing games, and learning basic concepts like stats and stuff like that. So yeah, I recommend it. It was fun. I even every so often they'll do a Kickstarter, and you can get little. They're not quite miniatures, but they're little stand-up characters. Yeah, yeah. We, my daughter and I love the Pokemon card game, which you can play online for free. Um, and the online interactions with other people, even if you're playing with strangers, are like severely limited, which is helpful. Um, but yeah, look at here, kids. It's not expensive. Um, it's not expensive at all to get started. Um, and he's got several adventures, pre-made adventures to run, so it wouldn't even take a whole lot of work on your part. It's really just having two or three friends that want to play. You can do it solo, but it's role playing. It's not quite as fun. Oh, cool. Yeah, I haven't focused on collecting as much as honestly finding theme decks that work. I play a lot of theme decks, um, and just play in that zone. Um, but yeah, oh yeah. See, I missed I missed Pokemon. Um, I was probably in my mid-teens. Maybe 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 like 12 or 13. I don't remember when Pokemon came out. Um, oh, is it? Yeah, so I missed all of that stuff. Um, I played Magic for a little while in '94, um, and then in '95, '96, I found the Star Wars card game, um, and played that quite a bit, um, and which you can play that online for free now too. That's a lot of fun. Um, but I've got a friend that's still very much into Magic, and he wants to flip through my cards, see if I have anything of value. I mean, if I have anything of value, it's just because it's old, not because it was rare at the time. Yeah, yeah. I just like I bought a good many Star Wars cards. Um, I don't have a complete set of anything, um, but I was only playing with a few friends, and once I outbought them, which I wasn't trying to do. I wasn't purposely trying to buy more cards than them and whatever. But once it became clear that my decks were always going to win, it stopped being fun for all of us, including me. So. Um, The Street Fighter card game. That's interesting. Um, that I always wanted to make a Transformers card game. I thought that would be fun. You could flip the card, either flip the cards over or just turn them, rotate them 180 degrees for the transformations, or have to have different cards for the different forms or whatever. I thought you could do a lot with that. But yeah, Star Wars was really the only card game I played. Yeah, I don't want to say it's obscure, but it's my new favorite. Have you played the Trogdor board game? I highly recommend it. I don't know if it's available now, but it's a lot of fun. It's a co-op game, and you're Trogdor, and you have to burninate the village. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, it was a fun one. Oh man, well, it is time for me to. Oh, dice building with cards, cool. It is time for me to close this out. I have accomplished what I wanted to on Thelanis, and I'll do Wayfinder tomorrow, and I may go ahead and buy. I may go ahead and buy Catacombs. What is? I think it comes up to 900. I think is what Temple and Catacombs together was. Yeah, you too. I wish I would stream regularly enough to like have a chance of seeing you again. You know, I'm not gonna stream at any particular times. It's just gonna be whenever I feel like it. I'm a teacher. I've got the week off, so I've been doing a lot more here. Probably weeknights after 8:30, if I do. So I'd love to chat some more. It's been great. So I'm gonna sign off. I don't know if you've. I have a YouTube channel that this stuff ends up on, so I'm kind of prepping for that. But I'm gonna sign off, and if I don't see you on my stream, I'll say hi to you on Stremtoms sometime. So gratias vobis ago, gratias maximas smexy beer daddy, which I don't know how to translate smexy into Latin. But beard is barbus and daddy is tata. So barbu tata? Smexy barbu tata? Sure. And I will see you next time for the last favor run on Wayfinder. Si waletis, ego waleo. Walete.